They barely go up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how they do that's how you do the anti-air with WiiU. You just kind of like you see them approach you do the short shoryuken so you can land earlier, and then you can punish them off that one. You'll see it a lot in the Street Fighter play, where a lot of times in order to anti-air appropriately, you'll see Ryus do the light shoryuken, because if they catch you in the air, they can do light shoryuken into ultra hadouken, which is just like a bread and butter for every Ryu player. There's of course more complicated combos than that, but that's like kind of one of the day ones, and so it's used similarly in this game where you can anti-air with it, land on the ground, and now you have like stage control.
Okay, I think it's funny how like they made it to where the same combos that worked in Street Fighter work in this game.
I think it's brilliant. That's why they took a lot of time in that character. All right, but we're going to get into the next game we have on stream, which is Menace versus Navi. Menace is actually a newcomer. I haven't really seen him at a lot of tournaments. I don't think I've actually ever seen him before, but he's coming out with his Luigi, and against Navi, one of the veterans in the scene, with his fabled Rob. One of his favorite characters actually coming out of Brawl. So
yeah, he's been playing Rob since Brawl, yeah?
Yeah, he played Yoshi and Rob in Brawl, and he really took a liking to Rob in this game. And he's developed actually a lot of really cool tech, picking up stuff from 8-Bit Man. That's who he credits for a lot of his gameplay. He also cites Mr. Eric, I believe it is, or Mr. E. I forgot which one it was. The Rob player, I think, is from North Carolina or South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't know
which one.
I wouldn't know.
But those are two very, very good Rob players, and he likes to fashion his playstyle from them. Wow, that was a
down
really
tilt,
good down tilt.
Like,
amazing down tilt, yeah.
I'm kind of surprised it didn't stage spike. I feel like any more percent and it would have like hit him upwards more.
Yeah, because it looked like it sucked him in, and I feel like that probably would have killed him otherwise. But right now, Navi's got a solid lead, about a 60% lead against Menace, putting him at 123%. I think he might be a percent for an up throw kill because he's starting to develop a little bit of rage. I would be careful, though, because Luigi has a lot of rage, and that shoryuken looks like it's going to come killing. We go from one shoryuken to another, actually. That down smash will take the stock, though. Navi up one stock. Navi with 2 stocks up against Menace with 1.
Menace is doing the same thing I've noticed a lot of players have a problem with. I used to have the exact same problem where like he feels like too pressured by the projectiles, so he goes in unsafely, hits shield, and then just gets punished for it.
You know what? You might be right about that one, because right now it looks like Navi is doing a fantastic job with the way Bravo, I feel like it's supposed to be played. You have all of your toys out. You have everything going non-stop. You have your laser. You have your dreidel. Look at that. He's going boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and he gets a player like Luigi, it forces him to come in, because that dreidel on the floor will stop the fireballs.
Yep. Absolutely, and it actually it hinders his mobility as well, because you can't just run across the ground and power shield for free. Good. He waited for the air dodge and got an up air, so it was a great play from Navi. Menace is starting to fall behind. He's got the ability to bring it back. He's shown that he knows his combos, but he's really struggling with this wall because he's throwing out errant forward airs that are getting punished. Navi looking. Oh, he's going for his like favorite setup.
I mean, it's really safe. There's like, it's really hard to get off the ledge with that dreidel there, because if you sit there and if he positions it correctly, if it's sitting there, it'll hit you and it'll actually stage spike you. And if you roll, he's there waiting for the up smash. If you regular get up or jump, the dreidel hits you right into him.
Yep, and that backdoor is not going to do it right now. Rob is a little heavier of a character, so that backdoor he'll probably need to tack on a little bit more percent before Luigi will be able to kill with it.
Where does Rob lie on the weight scale?
Rob is definitely one of the heavier characters. I'd say he's top 10, heaviest. Up throw on the
wait
platform.
For the platform. That was really cute.
Very smart play from Navi, using the combination of Luigi's high damage, Rob's weight, and up throw being his kill throw, and waiting for the Smashville platform to appear right above him. Kills him with the up throw and takes a 2-stock win on that one in game 1. So Menace didn't look like he was playing poorly. I know, right? I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not the tournament name.
No, that's pretty great though, because these are all the newbies, so we don't tech those.
You know you're a newbie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I've only ever been PR'd once, and that was when the game first came out.
And it looks like, speaking of you, we have a switch from Menace going from Luigi to Captain Falcon.
Bruh.
What do you feel about, you like that transition?
My screen went out again.
Don't kick the wires. All right, so he goes the bronze kneecap against Rob on FD. Now, I don't like this pick of FD.
Yeah,
especially with
really needs the Falcon really needs the platforms to work with. Like, I would have recommended, because they get one ban. So he's either going to ban Dreamland or Battlefield, probably Battlefield, simply because...
oh, wow, that was really cool.
He goes for the hard read.
Grab, yeah.
But yeah, you would think that Rob would ban Battlefield because of the really big blast zones, and it's harder for him to kill there. But Falcon needs that top platform. So you really need to take him to either Battlefield or Dreamland and just wait it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, you wait for them to... Like, you just have to be more patient. Wait for them to do something punishable, and then you go in.
And we're at another high, fast-paced game. High damage already for Menace. He's at 108, whereas Navi's only at 40%. Keeping up that defensive game with his projectiles on the screen non-stop.
Yeah, Menace, but that was a 0 to 40 for Menace.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the big thing about this matchup. Is Falcon has that hard time getting in. He may, like Menace took 127%. from like a lot of hits, but then he hit Navi once and was just 0 to 40.
Ooh, reads the short hop and gets a forward smash, kills him at 130%, I believe. Solid lead for Navi. Actually, it's looking way better for game one. It looks like he's made more of an adjustment than Menace has been able to, even though he didn't switch characters. All right, so let's see what Menace has up his sleeve. He needs to really just get in consistently and rack on percent.
I don't like that forward throw because like Falcon can punish Rob pretty easily off stage with back airs and down air, because when Rob is recovering, his only option against Falcon is to air dodge. So you just kind of have to wait for that and then punish it. But he could have still comboed him out of the down throw, no matter how Navi DI'd that.
Looks like it, yeah. And, you know, honestly, it's unfortunate because Menace has shown glimpses of being very, very solid with his, both characters so far. He's shown glimpses that he knows what he's doing with each character, but I feel like his offensive game just can't get started because of the matchup that he's forced up against, which is Rob, If you see that Ivan just continuously has his projectiles out.
Ooh, I like that.
There's a nair jab grab. It's a very Brawl combo, actually. That's the one thing Captain Falcon had in Brawl that worked on a lot of the casts until you DI'd it with, SDI.
Yeah.
But,
SDI isn't a thing in this game.
no, not in this one, so it works great. But you see, this is where we're having a problem, is Menace gets that really cool, like, couple of hits and can't do anything.
Then gives up pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure just giving up right there. And then Navi gets that full screen advantage, throws his projectiles out, and here we go again. Similar situation where both players are now over 100%. Difference is, Menace is on his last stock.
Like, Navi's just throwing out that top. I feel like, because he'll throw out the top and he won't even approach the top. Like, he'll just kind of, like, he'll just leave it there and wait for, like, his laser to come back up and then shoot it. What I feel like Menace should be doing, he died. But I feel like what he should have been doing is short hop air dodging into the dreidel and then fading back. So now he has control of that dreidel, and Rob's only projectile is his laser. Yeah. So, like, Falcon can use that to his advantage. Now he has a projectile, and now he's even in projectiles with Rob. And, like, that can give him both control and extra damage needed.
I felt like in that whole match, it was really just a bad matchup. If you had maybe a more offensive character, maybe a swordsman, and even that wasn't really a zoner, I think Menace would have probably won that round, especially it being a first round, just the way he played. But it looked like he really struggled with just zoning.
Getting in.